effective way. So let's take the first example, which is the Intel Hardware Accelerated Execution Manager. Rather than running through these different words in the slide, let's go to So as you can see on the screen, I just opened the Android Virtual Device Manager, and here I have created two virtual devices. One is Simple Other, as I call it. The other one is Simple x86. So both of these result, when I click on Start, both of these result in opening of emulators. So be able to see two emulators on your screen right now. So you can see the titles as well. There is Simple Other and there is Simple x86. If you observed, even before these emulators opened up, there was a message on the console that the virtualization manager or the HAXM has kicked in for the Intel simulator. So the result of the HAXM getting kicked in is what you see on the screen right now. So you see a clear difference in the time that it has taken for these two emulators to come up. The Intel emulator or the x86 emulator has really come up faster as compared to the other one, which is not Intel based. So what is this hardware execution manager all about? This is a software tool which is based on virtualization technology, or Intel VT as we call it, and this is the one that is actually speeding up the starting of the emulator on our Windows machines. This is available. Let me show you how can you see it.
So Prabha, just quickly wanted to check if you have checkmarked the telephone option in audio.
Yes, it is marked, Srilagna.
Okay, because a lot of our attendees today, I think they are having slight difficulty with the audio.
Should I redial in back? Because they're using exactly the same phone that we used yesterday. For
Right, right.
Should I redial it?
No, how about we wait for another 5-7 minutes and then we can take a call. You can continue with your presentation.
Sure. So you see the Android SDK manager on your screens right now, and there are few extra things that there are few Intel x86 related components that you see here. So first one is the Intel x86 Atom system image. So you can see that on the different Android versions out here. And then if you scroll down under extras, you can also see the Intel x86 emulator accelerator, HAXM, that is also installed on my machine. And this is what was primarily responsible for the emulator pertaining to x86 come up fast. Okay. So now I talked about a particular tool that will really help you develop applications in an effective and an efficient manner. Now, after you have developed your application, the first step, at least I would like to take, is to see if my application is really built or coded efficiently. So even for profiling your apps for its efficiency, Intel has a tool which is called Intel Graphic Performance Analyzer. So let me open that tool again to show you this is just to show you how this works. So I am connecting to the emulator that I have already opened. This is specifically again designed for Intel platform. So you can see that there is a list of applications that you can profile. So let me take an example application here. So when I clicked on the speech recorder, which opens here in, there was a delay, looks like. The speech recorder has come up here. And what happens next is what you can see here, that a system analyzer comes up for that particular application, and there are different parameters that you can profile your application against. Let's see and try and go back if we have. This is actually taking longer than what is anticipated. Let's get back to the file. So what you see subsequently once the GPA or the Graphics Performance Analyzer connects to the device is a screen that you see on the left-hand side of this slide. So like I said, there are various parameters like CPU usage, disk read write. You can drag and drop each of these onto the right-hand side and see how much of CPU utilization is being done for a particular operation that you are doing within your application. Similarly, you can see that there are intense disk read, disk write kind of activities that are happening in your application. And if you can also identify what are all the pain points or the lines of code in your application that are really causing too much of CPU load, and this will help you really nail down on those pieces of your application where you will have to focus your optimization efforts on. So how do we go about getting